something. Moi bien kala dangie. Okay, amo akalia poko como akapie manu ntok pauso ago nimba kante ndozo bobego kweto enle golonte go maplo. Hi everybody, okay. This is your girl Italyta Layka and welcome once more to my channel. Today I'm bringing you a different sort of video. I've been seeing this tag done now for a couple of years, especially by Nigerian. I've seen some Cameroonese as well as Congolese, but never ever have I seen a Liberian. So I was like, okay, why don't I do the Liberian tag also, like, no? If you want to hear a different sort of tag. So stay tuned for the video, and here I have my iPad, and here start the first question that goes, what is your Liberian name? My Liberian name is my official name, like my actual official name, like my real name, and that is Pausa. It sounds difficult, but believe me, it's not difficult. It's just Pausa, and it is a blessing. It's good to have a child or children in general. Were you born in Liberia? Yes, I was born in Pinnacle, Morovia, Liberia, some couple of years ago. Your favorite Liberian musicians or song in general? Okay. My favorite Liberian musicians of all time or by the moment is Layka, and what makes her my favorite musician is like she sings in our traditional language, but mostly she keeps the traditional sound, like the typical tribal sound, but like mixing it and making it a little bit like modern. Yes, that is why she's my favorite musician. There are other musicians such as Nimba Burr and the cell phone man, and Sunday Dega Boy, something of that sort. I like their music too, but Layka would definitely be my favorite. Your favorite Liberian food? My favorite Liberian food of all time, it will surely be GB and cassava leaf. Now, GB is the equivalent or something similar to the Nigerian eba or the Ghanaian kunkunte, whereby cassava leaf rice, mamma mia, is so delicious. I cannot tell you anything about it because it's one of these dishes that you have to eat if you want to know what I'm talking about. Okay, so you there, anybody's watching, you have to go and taste an original Liberian cassava leaf rice. Okay, the next question asks, when was your last time in Liberia and how many times have you been in Liberia? My last and only time being in Liberia was in 2007. That is 8 years ago. Yes, 8 years ago. And the reason why I haven't been in my home country a lot, as many of you know, Liberia have been a country victim of civil war. So before that time was very like politically unstable. So my father never found it like the need for us to go together as a family, and I grew up in Italy. So that was the only chance for me to go to Liberia. I'm planning in the future to surely go back and visit my family members, but unfortunately for now, that was the only time I've been in Liberia. What tribe are you? Now, I cannot say tribe. I'm like from Nimba County, okay, the region, and the tribe, I'm a mixed tribe. My father is from Gio side, and my mother is from the Mano tribe. So I'm a mixture of these two tribes. I grew up with both, you know, both parents, so I cannot choose I'm from this tribe or that one. But in generally, I say like I'm a Nimba, a Libanian girl. Say something in your tribal language. Say something. Moi bien kala dangie. Okay, amo akalia poko como akapie manu ntok pauso ago nimba kante ndozo bobego kweto enle golonte go maplo. Okay, let me see. What do you like most about Liberia? What I like most about Liberia, not the country but the people in it, is the sense of humor they have. Like Liberian like fun. When I talk about fun, I'm not talking about going to the disco, having party. I'm talking about they like making jokes. They do jokes about themselves, they do jokes about friends, they do jokes about a certain event or things that happen to them. We turn everything into joke. Not to say we are not serious, but like we like after everything has passed, even like, you know, like unfortunate thing, like sad thing, something that will make you angry, we just turn it into a joke and we make a good laugh of it. In general, that is how Liberians are. What do you hate most about Liberians? Sincerely, I don't have anything in particular to say I hate, not in the sense that there's Liberians are perfect or anything, but I've never meditated on that to say I hate this about Liberia or Liberians. The only thing things I don't like maybe is the fact that I just feel like Liberians in general don't embrace their culture, like to carry out their culture. Liberia are always willing to take in from other people. You know, in general, we are a country or people that like to observe and to mix with other cultures. We don't mind other music, other type of food, other type of dressing. On the other side, I feel like we should be more proud of our culture, where we come from, our tribes, our languages, and things like that. For example, I always like Nigerians. They have their kids have like their tribal name. Like even they may have an English name, but they always carry out that tribal name, Emeka, you call it. And Liberia too will have like tribal name, but once we come out of Liberia, we are like ashamed to call it. And no, why? And also my house name is Kamapo, and I think in general we should all be proud of like our country, our origin, and we should know expose it more as Liberian. Do you speak your language? I just said something in my dialect. Yes, I speak. Well, I speak my father language, that is Gio, because it's the one that is predominant in my house. My mother, mostly because my mother can speak my father language, but my father cannot speak well my mom's one. So that is it. Do you speak Liberian English? On kind of question you asking me so. Yeah, I can speak Liberian English. Don't make me bring you real grammar down here. Don't make me bring you real grammar. We Liberian people, we can speak the correct English. We can speak the correct English. Oma, opa, mame, like the dictionary grammar. Okay. What is the ridiculous question you will ask about your culture? Generally, nobody asks me any ridiculous question about my culture. Also because like Liberians were few in Italy and in Europe in general. So when people ask me where are you from and I say Liberia, they are like, Liberia? Oh, okay, George where? Or they tell me like, oh, they have war, and like the last year they will say Liberia Ebola. But in general speaking, people don't ask me any foolish questions about my culture, because like they don't know anything about Liberians in general. So like they just ask me how is the country, how is our food and things like that. And secondly, I don't allow anybody to ask me foolish things. Okay, that is the last question here. That was the 40th questions, and that is the end of the tag. If you like it, don't forget to press the thumbs up button down here somewhere. And if it's your first time watching my YouTube channel, any of my videos, subscribe, because I do regularly upload video of different contents and subjects. If you're a Liberian, please tag any of your friends, or please come over and do your Liberians tag. I will be like really happy to see other Liberian doing this tag here on YouTube. I know there are other Liberian beauty guru, but like most of the time, if we don't talk about like our such tag like Liberians or my country, we don't know that there are other. It's always nice to see like a community. And don't forget to share this video and to leave your comment down below. And ci vediamo la prossima volta. Ciao.